This morning, after trying my crochet t-shirt on, I'm getting ready for the day and I'm going to start with some food prep. Many of you have asked about our daily routines here during these times, so I thought to answer your questions while bringing you along through my day or two. I'll be cooking, working on my makings within the sirens. I'll be sharing a little glimpse of our life here right now. Welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time here, my name is Moran. I'm a maker and home lover from Israel, doing my best to stay calm and creative during these challenging days in my little country. Refilling my cup with coffee to keep me company while I cook and bake. It's Uri's birthday today, so I want to bake him his favorite apple cake. These lentils were soaked in water for a few days and sprouted, and I'm going to make a lentil side dish with these. So yeah, let's start answering a few of your questions. Life here in Israel right now feels like a strange mix of normal and anything but normal. On the surface, we try to go about our daily routines, cleaning, cooking, and creating, but there's always stress and tension, knowing that at any moment a siren could go off. When that happens and we are at home, we head to the stairwell. It's considered safe because it's built from kind of like strong concrete. Letting those lentils to cook in water, and next I'm making a new batch of sauerkraut. If things escalate, we rush down 7 flights of stairs to the shelter beneath our building, which considered safer. Using the elevator during the siren is out of the question. If we are outside when a siren sounds, we immediately look for cover, crouching with our hands over the head, and in the car we pull over, get out and move away from the vehicle, laying flat on the ground with our hands protecting the head. The distance from the car is critical because of the fuel tank. There is always the risk of an explosion. And now I'm adding some cumin and turmeric to the lentils and leave it to cook for at least 2 more hours. love this little kitchen helper. I will leave a link to a tutorial where I share how I make it down in the description. And yeah, I usually add about 20% salt to my chopped cabbage, so about 20 grams of salt for 1 kilo of cabbage. So it's this balance, trying to live a seemingly normal life while carrying constant tension and fear. And on top of that, there's the immense worry for the hostages in Gaza. We don't know their condition, and every day we pray for their safe return. I have a recipe for an apple cake that my mom used to bake, and this is the original note I wrote down when she shared it with me. I think you can tell it's about 20 years old note. It's Uri's birthday. The boy is 17 today, but he actually asked to postpone the celebration because he has a big math test tomorrow and is spending the whole day studying. On Saturday we had 5 teenage boys here working hard all day preparing together. But I still want to bake him a cake so he can feel a bit of his birthday today until we celebrate it with a special dinner this Friday. And as I make the cake, I massage the cabbage to help it produce and take out more of its natural water. I always clean and organize as I cook. It keeps the workspace much more inviting and helps me stay on top of the things. We actually live quite close to a big hospital and often hear helicopters. Unfortunately, lately it's pretty much daily, and when we do hear the helicopters, we know the evening news will bring word of soldiers who were injured, or worse, those who fell in the battle, either in Gaza or on the northern border. Yesterday we heard one right on top of our heads when we were on our daily walk. And what can I tell you guys? I could feel a hard pain in my chest, literally physical pain, just thinking of the mother or wife or child who lost their loved ones. And of course, I forgot to add the sugar to the butter, so I'm adding it now. After all, it's not a birthday if the cake is not sweet. Within this challenging situation, I realized how much comfort I find in the small, repetitive actions of daily life. Cleaning, organizing, and cooking have always been grounding for me, even before the war. But now, during such uncertain times, these habits have taken on even greater importance. I've always loved creating a home that feels warm and safe, a place my family can return to and feel held. It started when I was a child, tidying my own room, and it's grown into creating a nurturing home for my family. So you were asking, what about the kids when they are at school? If there's a siren when kids are at school, they run to stay in shelters. Each class knows its shelter place in the building. I do my best to create stability for my kids. When they come home to a clean house, a warm meal, and a loving environment, I hope it gives them a sense of security in this chaos.
Hello.
Through these small acts, I hold to normalcy. We all want to live normal. It's, I think, human nature. After spending some time working on the sleeve ribbing on my new crochet t-shirt, I head back to the kitchen to prepare the black lentil side dish so we can enjoy it with lunch. Adding chopped parsley, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, some salt, and a lot of olive oil. It's really easy and very, very delicious. This cabbage needs a bit more water, and I stick to the same principle, water with 20% salt. This afternoon we have an eye doctor appointment for Tomer. It's within walking distance from where we live, so we will enjoy a walk together. שלום לפלוג.
נעבר דרך בשביל להגיע לשם. זה לא היה...
After that, we plan to visit Eyal's brothers who live nearby the doctor's office. Tonight I'll be sleeping with this monitor connected to me. It's part of the research I'm participating in, which I mentioned in either my last vlog or the one before the last. I hope it will be a good and quiet night. I'm getting ready for the day. Today a friend is coming over to knit and chat, and I'm looking forward for some relaxing knitting time in this beautiful rainy morning. My friend gifted me one of those lovely cotton dishcloths she knitted, and it's already very handy in our kitchen. And she also brought with her the pumpkins she crocheted, inspired by the pumpkins I shared while we were traveling in the States. I'm so in love with the way the table looks that I just can't stop myself of taking photos and footage of the table. We spent hours chatting, knitting and crochet together. She actually busy making my granny stripe shawl, and I was very busy making progress, deciding on which kind of ribbing I prefer to have on my new crochet t-shirt. Oh my goodness, those pumpkins, they are all so beautiful together. It was such a cozy rainy morning and a much needed for both of us. My friend made quite a progress on her granny stripe shawl and I finished the ribbing on both sleeves. Later this evening I try my t-shirt on to see if I like the way it looks on me, and my heart jumps happy from how beautifully it coordinates with my hand-knitted scrappy socks. We are just about to go to bed and we have sirens. It's 9 at night and we go out to the stairs. We are back home. Now we'll go to bed. Good night. Unfortunately, the rocket fell in our city last night, but luckily we are all okay. Thank you guys so much for all the loving messages you sent. I hope today will be a quiet day. I have quite a lot of plans for the day ahead. I started this morning with reading through all your comments with Eyal, and we both are completely blown away by all the love you show to my videos. I don't have enough words to thank you guys. I find comfort in the familiar and love sharing that sense of peace and calm with you here. I hope I answered your questions and that you enjoyed spending some slow making time with me. I'm so grateful to you and to have you here with me and for all the love you sent our way. Your prayers and comments truly warm our hearts. Thank you guys so much for visiting. Can you see the edging? The picot? I love it. I will now edit here.